What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video. So let's talk about AI and why we should start using that shit. So I wasn't gonna make this video. I was just gonna go ahead and just dive into it and learn how to use it. But I figured I might as well bring you guys with me on this journey on how to use the fuck out of AI. One thing I've noticed, and you guys have probably noticed this shit too, everybody is using AI and they're cheating. But that's good because the whole point is to work smarter, not harder. And I've used AI in my personal life, like at work. I use AI to do these narratives. Like I hate typing, so I'll use AI to aid me at work. And even on YouTube, I'll use AI for my thumbnails, which don't really tend to come out too good. I mean, there's always like glitches and little, you know what I'm saying, like where the AI and kind of doesn't understand whatever. But there are powerful tools out there. And I need to know if y'all feel me when I say this. There are so many AI tools that it gets overwhelming on which one to play with. You have Grok, you have Chat GPT, you have Gemini, you have Mantis, you have Claude. Like, what the fuck, right? Like, which one should you start? And when you look this shit up on YouTube, it just says, like, it doesn't really give you a clear answer. Like, someone might be saying, yes, Grok all day, like, use Grok, it's great. And then someone else will say, fuck Grok, use ChatGPT. And then someone else will say, fuck both of them, use Gemini. So, like, at some point, is one truly better than the other? Like, you don't know. And honestly, like, it's okay to be lost. I'm lost. That shit does get overwhelming, and you really don't know where to start. So I was thinking, right, as a little project, and that's why I'm making this video, because I was like, fuck it, let me bring them along, and we'll go through this shit together. And if I learn how to use this shit, then I learn how to use it. If I fail, then I fail. But I was thinking, because after looking up all these other, like, every AI that's out there and stuff like that, trying to see which one I should like mess with, I found this like really big, I forgot what it's called. Hold on, it's called N8N. Okay. And the reason I bring that up is this tool is supposed to use all the AIs. Okay. And you now, it's harder to use. You got to learn the shit, which is what I'm gonna try to do. And if I start to get overwhelmed, which is a very, I think that's a very weak thing to say, because imagine grown ass man, oh, overwhelmed. But if I start to get stressed out a little bit and I'm just like, damn, this is harder than it looks, then the update video on this is, damn, this shit's hard. But I'm gonna pull up a video. I'm gonna share it on the screen in just a second, of this guy kind of walking through how to use this AI called N8N. And again, it's supposed to be this massive tool that helps you use all AIs, Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever. You're supposed to, like, it's almost like a game. You have these, actually, I'm gonna share the shit because it's hard to explain. So you have this, right? And I'll play a little bit of his video in just a second, but you have all this shit. And you see how, like, you have a square, and then it kind of has a line going to another square, and then a line going to another square. So basically, to keep it very simple, you program this tool to say, to give it a job, like, hey, I want you to upload a video on YouTube every day. And then this other tool, which is a line, is like another AI or something. And you say, but upload it at 12 p.m. So you give it another task, right? So it knows when to upload it. And then you have this other tool kind of connect it to like Chat GPT, and it'll say you can give that AI a job saying, give it a good description, give it a good thumbnail, whatever, right? So like you connect all these things together and you create something fucking wild. So I'm gonna just give him a little bit of right here. Let's listen to this fuck.
N8N is addicting because you can automate everything right here from this beautiful GUI. We can start with something simple, aggregating your news, YouTube, subreddits, hacker news, a nice daily digest sent to your inbox. Maybe sprinkle in a little bit of AI summarization. Let's get crazier and automate your home lab. Run commands on a schedule. Create an AI agent that will troubleshoot your home lab before you even know there's an issue. You can even talk with your home lab. Think about that. If you're in IT in any capacity, you need to run N8N. They have connections to every service you use, and if they don't, you can make your own. And I'm not sure you heard me. You can automate everything. Your email inbox, social media post, your toilet. It can do anything. Honestly, the hardest part is figuring out what to do first. Let me help you with that. In this video, I'm going to walk you through every step of setting up N8N in your lab, teaching you the basics of N8N and walking you through a few of your very first automation projects, which I think you're going to love. To get your coffee ready, let's automate. And real quick.
All right, so you heard him, right? Like that shit sounds crazy. That shit's wild. And again, people like old heads and shit will be like, "Oh, you cutting, you doing shortcuts, or you like shut up, shut the fuck up." Like there's no way if there's a way to learn how to use something that can make your life a lot easier and more productive, then the fuck. So I think I want to make this like a little series, like a little project. I'm still gonna drop random videos about reactions and shit like that. Like whatever. Like right now, Trump is tripping, and I have to make a video about that shit. But this is very important because we're all trying to get rich. I know we're all trying to get rich. Are you trying to get rich? Because I am. And I think if you're on hustle and you have a business or you have like a YouTube channel, or if whatever you're doing, like imagine not having to manually do the thing and have this shit do it for you. That way you can work you can work on like the craft itself and not worry about like the behind the scenes. Like, bro, for people who make YouTube videos, you guys know just how long it takes. You have to make the video, then you have to upload it on YouTube. You have to wait for YouTube to like go through the shit. You have to create a description. You have to create a caption. You have to create a thumbnail. You have to do all this shit. You have to schedule it. You have to package it all correctly. Now, again, I'm not sure how this shit, the N8N thing works like for real. So I'm not sure if I'm like necessarily going to bypass all that shit, but I'm sure that it's going to make like my channel, like the work behind it a lot easier. And yeah, so whatever you're doing, like it said email, bro. I said you can talk to your toilet. Like now I really gotta lock in and see what the fuck this dude talking about, bro. Like look at this goofy. Look at this goofy talking about looking at me like that. Like he trying me because he knows how to use this shit and I don't. So anyways, I think that as a community, as the HP show community, we need to lock the fuck in. And we're on this journey together. I know nothing about this shit. I know the superficial levels of AI. It's helped me at work. It's helped me do other little small things, but there's a bigger picture when it comes to this shit and the power behind it. So I really think that we should all lock in. I need to know if you know more about this shit than I do. Please leave a comment below. I reply to everybody as much as I can. I have been getting more engagement and I be busy sometimes. So like it slips up and I may have not replied to someone, but I do see them and I do reply when I can. But especially under this video, if you know something I don't, please leave a comment. I will hit you up and we gonna get this cheese together. We gonna escape. You feel me? We gonna go that way. So leave a comment under this video. Let me know what's good, and I will be making a follow-up video. I'm gonna give it a date because I'm taking this shit seriously, bro. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna lock in on this shit. I will say it's April 19th today at the time of me making this video. Let's say, let's give it a week. Okay. I'm not expecting to learn shit in a week because I work. I do work. Like, we all got bills, bro. So I work, I got personal things and whatever. So, but I'm not making an excuse for that. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to pretend like in a week I'm gonna come back with a video like, oh shit, my toilet talks to me now because I watched this whole video and now it says hello to me every time I walk in the restroom. Like, I'm sure that's not gonna happen, but maybe I get a little bit ahead and then I can come back and like give you guys some input like, hey, fuck all the noise. This is low key pretty cool. And we'll go from there. But anyways, again, if you know more about this shit than I do, leave a fucking comment and we are going to do this shit together. All right, that's everything for this video. Y'all be safe out there. Like, subscribe, do all that good shit. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.